Hello, and welcome to Sanford's Software and Internet Monthly Market Report for May 2024. As usual, we are going to be reviewing the previous month's M&A and venture capital activity across the entire United States and Canadian landscape. So let's dive in on the M&A front. In May, we saw $3.4 billion invested across 108 transactions and a median revenue multiple of 2.7 times for the year-to-date period. Compared to the month of April, May saw an increase in transaction volume and a slight decrease in deal value. Notable transactions in May included Rocket Software's $2.3 billion acquisition of OpenText's application modernization and connectivity business, Haveli Investments' $350 million acquisition of ZeroFox, and Freshworks and their $230 million acquisition of Device42. On an annualized basis, we'd expect to see deal value of $202.6 billion invested across 1,342 transactions. These figures would mark a 29.4% and 8.7% decline for each, respectively. Now we'll move on to revenue multiples. There were additional disclosures in May to add to the Q2 2024 statistics. However, the trend of a decline in valuations has continued. We would expect, however, that the interquartile spread to widen to finish out the current quarter. While comparing SaaS versus non-SaaS multiples, we are still seeing an inversion with non-SaaS trading at a higher multiple. The spread between the two, however, has begun to diminish, and we would expect them to trend towards each other as the year progresses. Total monthly volume saw a slight increase month over month, but it remains below the last 12-month average of 115. It will be interesting to monitor if M&A activity ramps up this summer and continues the upward trend that has begun since March. That's all we had to cover on the M&A side, so now we'll move on to VC activity. The month of May saw a total of $20.8 billion invested across 453 transactions and a median deal size of $4.7 million. May had some very large VC deals, including CoreWeave's $8.6 billion raise, xAI's $6 billion raise, along with Wiz and Scale AI both raising $1 billion this month. Despite the significant increase in capital invested for May, the 453 deals remained below the 12-month average of 618 and marked a decline compared to the prior month. The decrease was driven by early-stage deals that were down 33% month over month, but mid and late-stage financings were also down 21% and 10% respectively. On an annualized basis, 2024 is expected to see $90 billion invested across just over 7,000 transactions. This represents a year-over-year increase of 31% in deal value, but a 12.5% decline in deal volume. The multi-billion-dollar raises seen this month from CoreWeave and xAI are certainly driving factors in this turnaround, but it is promising for VC markets that we are starting to see deal value trend upwards. Let's wrap up the video by talking about VC valuation multiples. So far in 2024, early and mid-stage deals are seeing lower median revenue multiples, down 61% and 18% respectively. However, late-stage financings have seen an increase of 31% to its median revenue multiple as more established companies have been able to generate strong funding rounds. That's all for this month's report. We hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.